Good evening, everyone. I'm pleased to be here tonight with you. Thank you to invite us and give us the opportunity, Mathieu, to tell our story to you guys. Orbit Garant Drilling is a company who's working for mining industry, and what we deliver, for who you don't know, it's a core drilling. So that's what we deliver to our customer. It's a core. We use drills and bring that to the rocks. So that's what we deliver. I'm Daniel Maheu. I'm the president and CEO of the company, and with me tonight, André Paget is the chair. He will join with me for your question after my quick remark. So this year, I want to tell you what is the story of Orbit Garant and Orbit Garant. Oh, I will start that. Okay. So Orbit Garant this year put a strategic plan to be back on profitability, and I want to tell you the story of that because in 2022, our founder, Pierre-Alexandre, came back and put in place a strategic plan to bring back profitability in the company. As you know, I will use some forward-looking information and some non-IFRS measures, so please refer to our SEDAR Plus information on our website. We are a Canadian-based leading drilling company. We are based in Val-d'Or, Quebec. Pierre-Alexandre founded this company in 1985 with his brother. We are mainly in Canada. 78% of our revenue came from our operation in Canada, and 22% came from our operation in South America. In South America, mainly, we are present in Chile. We have more than 1,000 employees, 700 approximately in Canada, and more than 300 in Chile, again. And we have small operation in Guyana. We have 72% of our revenue coming from our Canadian operation and 28% from South America. We drill essentially for gold mine for 64% of our operation, 25% coming from copper exploration. We came public on the TSX in 2008. Our market cap is 40 million plus, and our revenue average is $200 million per year. Here's our competitive strength. First, we have long-standing customer relationship with leading global mining company. We manufacture our own equipment. That means all the drills, related equipment are built in Val-d'Or in our facilities. And we have recently, in the last 4 quarters, we came with the financial performance following our new business plan. We have now a strong balance sheet and provide us financial flexibility. And lastly, we have an excellent market opportunity of grow organically in Canada. So point 1, we have strong customer relationship with global mining company. As you see on the left side, the leading global company in Canada, we all of them are our client. And on the right side is more the Chilean global mining company. They do business with us because we are a first-class drilling business company. We deliver quality drilling in safety way and in a productive way. For example, last year, 2024, we signed a multiple-year new contract with major global company here in Canada and in Chile for 3 and 5 years. So these new renewal of these contracts bring us to consolidate our revenue over the next 3 to 5 years. Point 2, we design and we manufacture our drill and equipment in our facility in Val-d'Or. So you see on the left side regular surface core drills. In the middle, you see the underground full electric drills, fully remote and mobile. You see the tires, so the drill could move underground easily. And on the right side, you see specialized drilling activity. For example, this one is we made drilling on the barge with equipment we built. And we also made the special drilling for under 1,000 meter, 2,000 meter, that it's need special equipment with a special crew to do it. Yes? Yes, yes, absolutely. Exactly. So we in summer we use barge, and in winter for sure we are on the ice. I will show you a small video of what is our manufacturing and innovation. So you could see there all the equipment are built by us in Val-d'Or and used for surface drilling like this. And also we have heli-portable drills, and this is remote, fully electric drills used underground. And this drill could make hole in all angle, so it's very useful, and the health and safety and productivity is higher. This is a surface drill. The rods, it's automatically put from the directly to a rod feeder. So arm takes automatically the rods. Each of them is 50 pounds approximately, and it's put on the drill. So that means no one have to touch the drills, the rods. And this is the same thing underground. We have a small robotic arm, as you see, taking the rods from the rod feeder, and the rod feeder put it in the drill. So no one have to do anything with that. For our safety and productivity is very, it's a competitive advantage, let's say. It's a kind of revolutionary way to do drilling, underground and surface. Now, point 3, I want to show you our strong financial result. It's my favorite slide. I'm the former CFO of the company, so I'm very pleased with that. That's, as you see on the left side, our revenue by quarter is relatively stable, but our profitability increased in the last 4 quarters. The adjusted EBITDA came over 10% of revenue, and our adjusted gross margin is now over 20%. So we reach what we want to do in our strategic plan that Pierre-Alexandre, the founder, bring in 2022. Net earning is increasing also. You will see on the Q2, in Q4 2024, we have a loss of 1.2 million, but technically we record that because we have a non-cash provision of 5.2 million related to the sales of our assets in West Africa. Without this provision, the net earning in Q4 will be $4 million. We are proud of our debt reduction. We just talked about that. We reduced our debt. Here you see in Q4 2024, the debt was at 2.19. Now, as of December 31st, 2024, it's at 1.49. And if you look the graph on this side, we are at 3.5 a year ago. So we try very hard to reduce our debt, and our target is to bring that to a ratio of 1:1. So if I have a debt of 30 million, my EBITDA will be 30 million. Let's talk about future now. Point 4, market opportunity. The decline of gold reserve driving near for future drilling. Here you have a major gold producer years of reserve remaining, 2010 compared to 2019. So clearly the reserve of our client reduced. So that means they will have to make drilling, and that's what we're doing very well. So with the depleting of the gold reserve, increasing of global exploration budget. As you can see, in the last 3 years, the global budget for exploration is higher than the last 10 years. So that's a good opportunity for us. And this year, in 2025, major mining company indicate they will increase over 20% their exploration budget for 2025 compared to 2024. So again, this is a combination of opportunity for us. And the price of commodity is good for our industry for sure. But what I'm telling you tonight is not that so much. What I want to tell you tonight is we have a solid focus and discipline management to bring the profitability of the company year in, year out. And for sure, if the price of the commodity is good, we will take it. But without that, we will be profitable as we are in the last few quarters. The good news is we have capacity to capture the market opportunity because our utilization rate is only 57%. That means at the beginning I said we have 184 drills. So only 50% of these drills are working right now as at December 31st, 2024. So that means it's easy for us to take the opportunity of an increasing market and bring more profitability in the 3 to 5 years. In conclusion, as you can see, we have long-standing customer relationship. We have the capability to build our drill and the technology. We have financial result with a strong balance sheet and an excellent market opportunity. So Orbit Garant Drilling is well positioned to build on long-term shareholders' value for the next 3 to 5 years. So we will focus on consolidated our operating profitability, increase our market share, mainly in Ontario, and optimize our capital allocation by reducing our debt. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to present the Orbit Garant 2.0 story tonight. I will now welcome questions with André Paget or chairs, if any. Thank you. There we go. Yes. Thank you for the question. With our utilization rate of 57%, it's easy to bring 15 to 20 drills on the field with minimum capex. So that means that will bring us to an utilization rate of roughly 70%. Over 70%, it will be, let's say, more. That will need maybe more $50,000, $100,000 for each drill put in the field to bring over 70%. So, but easily we can bring to 65, 70% by adding 10, 15 drills. It's easy for us. And for respond at your second question about the account receivable of $5 million we have from the sales of our asset in West Africa we sold in June 2024. everything goes well. We have an agreement with them. They pay us on a regular basis. We have, as of today, everything is nice, and that's free cash flow for us.
So the story there is the company who bought the business in West Africa couldn't find the financing. That deal was done earlier in 2024. At the end of 2024, we took an arrangement with them, so they would give us a monthly payment of $160,000 US in order to, basically we're financing them. And in order not to be having to explain that too many times with investors, we decided with our accountants to take the write down as maximum possible level to not to hinder our results going forward, basically. And while I have the mic, last month, February 21st, our controlling shareholder, Pierre Alexandre, who is the founder of the company, he had previously told me that he wanted to sell 1 million shares of his 8.8 million shares holding he has. So, we had agreed that I would decide on the timing. With the recent marketing and the PDAC, we were going to meet a lot of investors, so we thought it'd be opportune for us, an opportune time to go out and declare this and answer the investors' questions. He has since completed the sale and announced so with a press release last Thursday, and he intends to keep the remaining portion of and remaining shares that he has, and he now has 21% of the company. So he remains a controlling shareholder.
You showed the equipment in the video. It seems pretty sophisticated. How does that translate to competitive advantage? Is it better margins, lower cost, faster?
Let's say we keep our margin. It's a plus value. For example, the mobile rigs we bought for this special 5-year renewal in Chile is based on these equipment, because we give them the possibility to have a complete automatic process to the rod, to the drills. They extend they give the renewal to us, and they extend it to 5 years. So it's a competitive advantage, and for sure that will increase our margin with that.
Is there a safety advantage?
Absolutely. Safety and productivity advantage. So it's very important in the business right now what we're doing there. And the small robo and the small robotic arm, it's used here in Canada, actually on the ground. And a lot of customers are very impressed, because technically we have all that is patented. So it's interesting. Yes?
On the equipment tab, do you do a lot with horizontal drilling, or is it more mainly vertical drilling? Or are we starting to see
underground, that's the blue drill. That's exactly what is revolutionary with that. It's a revolution, because they can drill in every angle underground. Because for sure on surface you are always like this, but underground they ask to go any side. So it's it's easy to do it, and it takes less time. So it's very productive.
If I may add, I think you're referring to the oil industry, where they go down and...
Some of the goal I follow, I think that come up with ways of doing, conventionally you do vertical drilling, you take your core sample, you analyze it, now you can take like a horizontal spread of your rock story and whatnot. Do you guys do that with that drill?
Yes, exactly.
And can you disclose how much revenue would be on conventional vertical drilling versus new horizontal or new innovative drilling techniques?
It's give us, because we have a lot of data with that, it give us 30% more productive drilling with this kind of equipment. Yes.
How many barge do you have on operation for
Between 6 and 10, depending.
And do you advise the carriers yourself?
We rent some, and we have some by our own. Yes?
So I am currently in the business of raising money for explorers and developers, and I work with Garant Capital. We are seeing more and more that investors want to invest in companies and exploration projects with higher all-in sustaining costs. So with gold at 3,000, everything looks economic, which is great. So what is your market share? I'm sorry I missed the start of this, but what is your market share, and how do you expect that to grow? Especially, I mean, gold at 3,000 is going to be amazing for you because projects in Ontario, projects in BC, projects in Quebec are all going to be looked at. So it's great for you. But how do you compete more, and how is this going to impact you?
Technically, our growth will come with the demand, because as we see a lot of green lights are on our dashboard. So with the increasing of the let's say the drilling related to the depletion of a reserve, and that for us, our growth will come probably from Ontario because it is near Quebec. We have a good market share. Let's say in Quebec we are number one, but in Ontario have 37 of the all exploration budget in Canada in exploration. So that's where we focus, and it's near our region because Sudbury, we have place in Sudbury, and Sudbury is near than Valor and Montreal. So it's easy for us to grow in Ontario. Outside, but for sure we have a large part of our revenue coming from large major company and intermediate company right now, but that's where we focus more. But for sure small, when juniors will come in the market, that will something we will look. But again, we have a very clear strategic plan to bring profitability on each single project we do.
As for BC, I think you're mentioning BC is in British Columbia. We are present in Quebec. We're the major drillers in Quebec. And Quebec is the second biggest drilling district after Ontario. And we're 60% market share of Ontario, of Quebec, in Ontario of the Quebec market share. We're 30-some-odd% in Quebec. So, I mean, there's a lot of upside in Ontario being the biggest mining district. And the third biggest mining district is BC. So we'll be looking that way eventually, but I think we have a lot of ammunition within our own operation before having to look away at growing inorganically. And incidentally, one of the most, top 5 mining districts is Nunavut, where we have an overwhelming market share there with our client.
Thank you.
Maybe building on that question, how much supply is in the marketplace? I mean, with gold at 3,000, demand's going to spike. But are there lots of other competitors?
Yes. In Canada, we are, let's say, the biggest one is we are 4 big drilling supply internationally, and they have a small drilling company with 1-2 drills. For surface drilling only, so they can't do large drilling program. They don't go underground. They don't doing specialized drilling on the barge or something like that. But that's why juniors will maybe came in the market. But for us, it's not our story because the competition is too high with this kind of small. We call that mom and pop drillers. What? So thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. I'll bring that back.